Hey, what's up and welcome to the next video. Today we're doing a world's worst tattoos video, my longest lasting series. This is where we look at people who get tattoos, who probably should not have gotten tattoos, or at least paid someone a little more money to make their tattoo a little better. Anyway, let's just get into it. This is world's worst tattoos, 124, let's do it. Hey, what's up? Here's a man with some chest wings. Because when you think of wings, of course you think on the front of you, on your chest. That's the most practical way to have wings. Someone was nice enough to do an illustration to show us the practicality of having chest wings. Oh, whoa! That actually looks like a more comfortable way to fly. You know what? I like that this guy thinks outside the box. He didn't go for the cliche wings on the back. He did some chest wings. And the tattoo is actually pretty well done. So, more power to him. And I did just do a quick Google search. And apparently chest wing tattoos are a pretty popular thing. So, I guess I'm the jackass. Here's a couple who has what I assume is each other's names tattooed on their faces. That is a real dedication to your relationship. I've been with my wife 14 years and I still wouldn't get her name tattooed on my body, let alone on my face. For our 15th anniversary though, I expect her to get my name tattooed on her forehead. So, I just really hope they have a solid relationship and they stay together because they're really gonna regret those tattoos if they break up next week. Could you imagine they split up? And now they have these face tattoos? I wonder who forced who to do it. Well, if you love me, you do it. Okay, I guess, I'll give it a go. I'm not loose. You're just small. What? Why would you get that tattooed on your body? Why? Why would you get a permanent tattoo that says, I'm not loose, you're just small? Well, you captured both the worst parts of a vagina and the worst parts of a penis. Good job. Why would you want that on you? It's not even a funny joke. It's not that funny. Oh yeah, here's a SpongeBob tattoo. Wow, that was definitely self-drawn. That looks like someone stabbed themselves in the leg with a pen and a needle, like a sewing needle, one of those makeshift tattoo guns. If you went to an actual tattoo shop and got this done, then that tattoo shop needs to be shut down. This looks like you went down some alleyway and found the first person you could find and you were like, hey, I made a tattoo gun. Do you want to tattoo me with it? No, don't worry, you don't have to wear gloves or sanitize or anything. I want your diseases. It looks like a Russian SpongeBob. Not that that's a bad thing, just an observation. Which is fine, if that's what you want tattooed on you. Just get someone that actually knows how to do a tattoo to give it to you. I feel like people always give themselves tattoos like this because they think their friends and stuff are going to be impressed. Like, oh yeah, I gave myself a tattoo today, check it out. It's a blob. It's a black blob, yeah. Oh, so sick, man, you gave yourself a tattoo. Sweet. Yeah, that's what they're going to say to your face, but behind your back. That's not what they're going to say. Tattoos by Sam, $40 a minute. Whoa, that is pricey. 3x3, house COVID-19 free. Well, if Sam says it's COVID-19 free, it must be. Don't go to Sam for your tattoos. That's how you get Blobby Kangaroo. Yeah, that's supposed to be a kangaroo. That's probably a Sam special. $40 a minute for that. It's got one long leg, and I don't know what that other leg is doing, but that thing is broken. Look at these little hands on the front. Is that one hand? Is that a lobster claw, or is that supposed to be two hands? It's supposed to be what, like a silhouette of a kangaroo? That's not what it looks like. It looks like a Krakosaurus Rex. This person got a Google search bar tattooed on them. A tattoo ideas, a tattoo DIY kit. That looks like DIV, but okay. A tattoo mistake. A tattoo what have I done? You could have got some better Google search history, like why didn't you get like I hate it when jokes, I hate it when quotes, I hate it when I have to pretend to be my mom's boyfriend. What? See, that one would have been way funnier. I hate it when I have to pretend to be my mom's boyfriend. That is some traumatizing shit right there. No kid should ever have to pretend to be their mom's boyfriend. I hate it when I buy a bag of air. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when I buy a bag of air and there are chips in it. You know, I get what they're saying here, okay? It's like when you get a bag of chips, why do they even make the chip bags that big? Why do they make the chip bags that big if you're only gonna half fill it? Stop teasing us with your half-filled chip bags. You know what? Actually, I take it back. This should never be tattooed on anyone. Your tattoo makes a lot more sense. It's a lot better. Don't listen to me. Is it in you? I think I'll answer for every single person on the entire planet and say no. It's not in me. Oh, another male who thinks it's hilarious to have a tattoo on their stomach of an arrow pointing to their ding-dong. It's not funny, and it's not gonna get you laid more often, that's for damn sure. This guy should have just been truthful with themselves and got "I'm a virgin" tattooed on their stomach. That would probably be more likely to get you laid. Here is an XMen tattoo. Yeah, that's right. You know why Wolverine's so angry? It's because this tattoo looks like crap. Like, is that a Nightcrawler up there too? The most alarming part of this entire tattoo is this thing hanging off Nightcrawler's face. What is that? Is that a goatee? Why is he wearing a fake goatee? I don't understand. Is that Wolverine's little claw hand coming up from the distance? This is just a very badly done tattoo. I don't know who you paid to do this. It must have been a basement tattoo with a makeshift tattoo gun. Some person's like, hey, I want to be a tattoo artist one day. Can I practice on you? And this person wasn't thinking because they were probably drunk and they're like, yeah, I want an X-Men tattoo. And they're like, oh, that's easy. And this is probably one of those people that looks at their tattoo and shows it off, thinks it's amazing, and everyone tells them it's crap and they just can't hear it. They're like, no, it's amazing. I paid nothing for it. You would think I spent at least 20 bucks on this tattoo. Here's a bicycle tattoo, and his nipples are the wheels. You know what? I really like this, okay? You go on with your nipple wheels. I approve of your tattoo. I like it. Here's an Adidas tattoo, because if you never want to have to wear a shirt again, you just get an Adidas tattoo down your arm. Now you can go everywhere topless. And people won't even know. They'll think you're wearing clothing. They'll think you're wearing a furry Adidas sweater. The line work here is not great. I mean, like, yeah, it's just a simple 3 lines down your arm, but those are some squiggly lines. I don't know if it's just the quality of the picture, but the tattoo quality isn't great. And I just don't know why you do this. Did Adidas pay you for this? You should have got some sort of contract. You're advertising for them. Every time you go to the beach, Adidas is making money. Here's a man with a face mask tattoo. Now, my only question is, did he have this tattoo before the pandemic? Or did he get it afterwards so he didn't have to wear a mask? If he got it before the whole COVID-19 thing, COVID-19 hit and this guy was like, wow, my life is really coming together now. People thought that my tattoo wasn't practical. I'll show them. I have a feeling he got it after the fact so that he could go into stores and justify not wearing a mask like he's trying to prove some point to the world. It's not a very good tattoo. You don't want that on your face. What happens when the pandemic blows over? When COVID-19 is under control, if that ever happens? Then you've got this face mask tattoo. Or maybe he just drew it on with a permanent marker. If that's the case, that guy's tripping balls right now. Oh, and here is a very, very well done tattoo. This is the perfect tattoo for you if you like Disney princesses and also drugs. It's a Disney Princess LSD tattoo, and it is fantastic. Very well done. This is a perfect time, though, for me to give you an example of a very well done, expensive tattoo compared to someone who is like, hey, I like that Disney Princess drug tattoo. I'm gonna get my own Disney Princess LSD tattoo. I'm gonna get the same thing. And guess what? It turned out shitty. You can have the best idea in the world for your tattoo, but if you don't have an artist that can handle putting that tattoo on your body properly, then the idea is just an idea. If it cannot be executed properly, there's no point. You have to find yourself a good artist. Look at this. Look at the difference between these two tattoos. You can tell the difference between the skill levels here. And the thing that really makes me laugh is, why did you get the little animal ears tattooed on your version of the tattoo also? Clearly, the person who has the good tattoo has an animal tattoo underneath, which is probably a completely separate tattoo, but you did the entire thing. You got the little ears tattooed on your body too. Why? That's not part of the Disney Princess LSD tattoo. Those are just ears from another tattoo. Oh, it's so bad. Seeing them side by side, you can really see which artist is thriving in their career. That's why you spend some money on your tattoo. Do it right. Here's someone getting eyebrows tattooed on their forehead. I never agree with the eyebrow tattoos. It's not a good idea. Just grow out your natural eyebrows. They're gonna look better. These are just some weird pointy eyebrows. That's not how an eyebrow is supposed to look. That's not natural looking. If you did go to like a really good tattoo artist, they could probably tattoo you on some eyebrows that from a distance, people won't even know those are tattoos. At least it's not as bad as this woman's eyebrow tattoos, because I don't know what happened here. It looks like the tattoo artist fell asleep and just like went like down her forehead. They don't even meet in the middle properly. I just hope when you grow your eyebrows out, it covers that up. But who knows? If she's happy with it, I guess that's fine. Oh, butt stuff. Yeah. Butt stuff. Yeah. On his fingers. At first I thought this guy was missing both his pinkies, but he's just tucking them in. Yeah, you should make that your Tinder profile. That'll lock in some dates. If there's one thing I know about Tinder, it's that people are into butt stuff on there. Here's a tattoo of an anchor that says, refuse to sink. But an anchor's entire job is to sink. So this makes no sense at all. Maybe if you got refuse to sink on like a boat or on like a pool inflatable toy, you know, like something you would take in the water. Or if you got it on like refuse to sink and it was a drowning child. That would make more sense than this. Yeah, that's what you should have done. You should have got refuse to sink and then just someone like trying to tread water. That would have been hilarious. I would have approved of that tattoo, but this just doesn't make any sense. Anchors sink. And you know what? I did a quick Google search for refuse to sink anchor tattoos, and apparently they are a really popular tattoo also. Further proving that I'm the jackass. And this tattoo is pretty well done, so whatever. I still think it would look better with someone treading water, trying not to drown, and it's saying refuse to sink. But hey, whatever, I guess this works too. I don't get it. Anchors are supposed to sink. It's like getting refuse to sink and then putting a scuba diver on you. I just don't think it really makes sense, but a lot of people obviously think it makes sense, so I'll just stop being a dick now. And we'll end with a tattoo that was sent to me by a fan. It's their tattoo, and they said it's supposed to be a dragon, but it looks more like a tapeworm, and they told me to be brutally honest, or they said they can take it, you can be brutally honest. It's something like, I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what the email said. So I appreciate you sending me your crap tattoo, but you pretty much hit the nail on the head. I would not have known that was a dragon. And yes, it looks more like a tapeworm. But you know what? It's good that you're self-aware enough to know that you have a bad tattoo, because there's a lot of people out there that have really bad tattoos and they're in denial about it. They don't know. They go around showing people their tattoo like it's the greatest thing ever. You know your tattoo's crap. That's the first step. And the good news is that your tattoo is very faded, so it should be pretty easy to cover up if you ever want to do that. But you're right. It looks like something that crawled out of your ass. 100%. But thank you for sending me your tattoo. I do appreciate it. Not a dragon, more of a tapeworm. Definitely. I wonder if that would actually work, if I could just swallow a tapeworm and lose a bunch of weight. Like maybe I should just start eating raw pork until I get a tapeworm, and then that'll be my weight loss. I can get back to my like 2007 YouTube body. You know, if anyone who's seen me in 2007, yeah, that's baby Fluffy. I don't think I want to be that thin. In 2007, I looked like a crackhead, so let's not go back there.